Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you enjoy my narrations and bad voice acting and want to view the manhwa in chapters and short bursts, you can check out my TikTok at tjgamezone. It's basically these videos but cut into 1 to 2 minute segments. Also, leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And oh yeah, let me know how you feel about this manhwa. If you're liking it, if you're enjoying it. The goal is 100 likes. But yeah, let's get into the video. The next day, the MC is seen sitting at a table in a luxurious cafe. That his friend is scolding him about his decision to buy a gaming capsule. Buy a capsule? Use all of your money to play games. Are you crazy? You never played games before, right? Remember letting go of your bow? So you're buying a capsule. Are you good at games? Don't worry, I'll do fine, seriously. You know if you never tried. Hyun looks dejected as his friend tells him to be realistic. He realizes that his friend is acting like this because he's worried about him. We are introduced to his overbearing friend, Ju Hyuk, the only colleague he can confide to when not one person was trustworthy. Life was the opposite of our MCs. Top of the elites, raised in a wealthy family and followed a solid path straight to success. Whenever he speaks to him, he feels like things are being resolved. Being listening to me? Be better for you to go gambling instead of buying a capsule. Gambling? Good at slots. It's just a metaphor. Conversation continues. They discuss the prices of capsules just to realize that it costs around $4,000, including the increased electric bill plus add-ons, which could bring him to around $30,000. Boy is shocked at the potential price increase, and Ju Hyuk slams the table. That can't be. Tells him to wait here until he gets off work. That the duo is standing in front of a store called Capsule Zone. Seems to be a PC cafe for capsules. Head to the stairs. Ju Hyuk meets the store owner named King Suk. Turns out that Ju Hyuk knows the manager of the cafe. King looks at Ju and a thumbs up. Enter the cafe. Sang sees rows of capsules in front of him. Dazed as the manager sneaks up behind him with a menacing face, persuading him to try out one of them. King agrees. Him and the manager leaves while Ju waves them off. Thanks to the manager, he scans Sang biodata. Says no problem, as long as he can help persuade his friend to do this now. Better before he spent all of his savings on a pipe dream. As there are a lot of people out there like him, carried away after watching a few streams, that they could become a big streamer. He continues to say, solemn face, that many mistakenly believe that they can show their talents in games. In reality, it doesn't work that way. To me, it seems like Hank backstory of trying to make it big, but he just never succeeded. We hear more of his backstory in the future, but back to the story. He wonders if Full Dive reality is that different. Hank informs him that it is. There's no physical limits. The discernment becomes lacking. The end is also about mental strength. Tells him that his friend might give up after a few tries. To comfort him. He looks away, a solace yet weary look in his face. That this is for the best. Putting his savings into a game capsule is a terrible idea. He loads up the real Olympics, sets Sang into the capsule and closes it. Putting him into the virtual world, finds himself in the middle of a stadium, similar to the one we've seen in the beginning of the story. He stands, a surprised yet nostalgic look on his face as the breeze blows past him. He's down at his hand, the bow, as the announcers speak in the background. Yu Sang-hyun arrives in a stadium with his bow. He has been gifted since childhood. The announcer's voice fades out. Our MC thinks that he can't believe how similar this is to reality. It really looks like the Olympic stage. He prepares to notch his first arrow. Flashback to his friend speaking to him in the cafe. Remember when you let go of that bow? He questions himself, wondering if he can do this while his hands shake from nervousness. He looks down with a smile. We see Hank and Ju watching the MC outside of the VR. Ju questions why isn't he shooting, and Hank responds he may be nervous. MC stands preparing his shot. He thinks to himself, pulls back the bow to shoot. Different, the tension of the string, the grip, definitely isn't real. My hands are no longer shaking. This is not real, he says as he lets go of the bowstring. Perfect 10 point. And Ju are shocked. Notches shoots yet another shot, hitting 10 after shot, 100% focus and concentration on his face. Drew is shocked and asks Hank if he feels different from reality. He confirms it and says that he's adapted quickly. Hank says that the MC looks different and asks what his friend's true identity is. We see our boy standing tall, wind blowing through his hair. He sits the VR with Hank and Drew congratulating him. They know that his performance was amazing. He sits with his head down. This is his shaking right hand. We get a flashback of what's going through Drew's head. He asks what our MC's true identity is. Drew reveals that he's the youngest gold medalist. Be the best in the world. The accident. Drew and the MC coming from drinking. He really wants to help him. See Drew looking at the MC with concern on his face. Our MC letting out all of his pent up frustration from not being able to do the thing he's loved for so long. His injury he sustained. His eyes into his hands, sits in the pod.